Hi everyone, welcome back to this Life of Ali in Australia. Today I've got a small food pantry haul for you. This is the normal food pantry that we go to. When we rocked up today, unfortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, that sounds wrong. Sadly, I don't know. They have had 270 new applicants through this week. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, whether that means people are actually starting to go, look, no, we can't afford things, and they are seeking out things like this. But for a small church-run food pantry, an extra almost 300 boxes per week is an awful, awful lot. And they said, the same with the bread. They've had less bread donations and everything. And people have gone back to the age-old COVID habit of just taking probably a lot more than what they should, but they have no limit on bread items. Anyway, so that being said, we're always grateful for anything that we get. We got there about 11 o'clock today. Ours open at 10, and yeah, they were busy. So anyway, like, it is good food's being used instead of being thrown out. But yeah, I wonder if it's really just a sign of the times that that's how many people really are struggling now. So anyway, like I said, we're always grateful for what we get. So we'll go through and we'll have a look. As you notice, it's not a box today. It was just 2 brown bags per person. But anyway, there was no bread, but that's fine. We got 6 cinnamon donuts. So that was from the sweet area. There was just a limit on 1 lot of sweets per person today. And then let's see what we got in this bag. We have, what's this? This is 800 grams of, I can read that underneath the sticker, honey soy sausages. So that would be interesting. So my son is allergic to soy, but there's no reason why I can't put that in the freezer, and we could have that on a day that he's not here, or I can just throw in 2 sausages that he can have. That's, either way, it's a big help. And we have some bassa fillets, so 400 grams of bassa fillets, so they'll go in the freezer. That's always handy. Do fish and chips with that. I have in this bag, if you can see, sorry, instead of pulling them all out, 5 red potatoes and 5 carrots. Yeah, one looks a little bit funky, but nothing a bit of a peel won't fix. And then in this bag, I have a whole heap of bananas. So may as well take them out because they're going up there anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's handy. So, I mean, I've already got my son here at the moment, so I'm sure a couple of bananas will go. The other kids come back tomorrow, so they'll definitely go by then. In the bag here, we seem to have a tray of apples. We have 2 tomatoes, and then 8 red apples and 3 green apples. So I'm not disappointed. I'm grateful. I'm glad that people are seeking out help and not going hungry. And I'm still glad that these will help us out. Like, there's probably just over a kilo of apples there, so that they're about $5 to $6 a kilo in the shops at the moment. A couple of weeks ago, my greengrocer did have them for $3.50 a kilo, but I think those days seems like they're a bit over. But we did notice today that in the greengrocer that new season apples are coming out, so they're starting at about $5 a kilo. So look, there's a couple of tomatoes are I think if you look on the Woolies app, they work out about 80 cents to $1 each. Bananas at the moment are about $4.50 a kilo. So there's probably at least 2 kilos there. So that's 9, you know, a couple of potatoes. Spuds are ridiculously priced at the moment. I think, you know, you're paying at least $5 for a 2 kilo bag. Instead of 5 kilos for a 5 kilo bag. But anyway, I mean, the fish was $8, sausages were 9, donuts are about $3 or $4 in the shop. So look, all a big help to us. We take what we can get, and you know, between my partner and myself, we are trying to work out what we could possibly donate back. So, you know, anything that is not being used in the cupboard, or we've realised we can't eat, or things like that. What we will do though is definitely I'll unpack this and I'll pop these bags back in a pile, and I will donate them back because they're always in need of these. Yes, they help when you're going grocery shopping, but we do find we tend to tear the bags and everything too. So we'll may as well give them back to them and they can use them. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I know it's a bit of a shorty. If you are struggling, please seek out a local food pantry. You can type in, if you're in Australia, type in Ask Izzy, and then pop your postcode in, and it'll show you bigger sort of food pantries in the area and actual food bank locations. Otherwise, ask anonymously in a Facebook group, in your local, you know, WhatsApp area or whatever you have in your local area. In America, I believe the number's 211 to call. I'm still yet to remember off the top of my head the British number. Sorry, guys, or a British website. If anybody wants to post that down below, feel free. That would be great. Otherwise, jump on YouTube. Have a look at, especially Rachel from Welcome to My Secret if you're in Victoria. I'm yet to find someone else in South Australia that does this, but I might be wrong. If anybody wants to pop their things below and do that, you can. And the only ones I've seen from Queensland so far are, there's Aussie Debt Free Girl, Making Ends Meet, and Our Small Footprint. And I do believe and I think the other one is called Boy Mum. So yeah, check them out. There's got to be something. Sorry, those are Queensland ones, those last ones. So there's got to be something around for everybody. I think someone posted on one of my posts a while back that, you know, they managed to go and find one in New South Wales, in the inner Sydney suburbs, and that's brilliant. And she said it was just such a help, but you know, she was so nervous going. I had a mum from baseball who was really struggling. She's a single mother. And she was, you know, we went down to the food pantry with her the first time she went. She was full of nerves and she didn't know what to expect, but she was struggling. And she was just blown away when I saw her like a fortnight later. She was like, oh my God, this has been such a help. You know, I'm so glad I went down. I'm so glad you told me about it. So, guys, we need to stop thinking of this as a taboo thing. This is real life now. So don't go without food. Don't go without your medication. Don't go without electricity, hot water, you know, without paying your mortgage. Like, defaulting on your mortgage, I'm sorry, has got to be far more damaging to your hip pocket than swallowing your pride, I guess. And popping down to a food bank just because you're not going to be able to make the payment. You know, if you can pop that extra, you know, whatever people spend towards their food, grocery bills these days, you know, if you can pop that towards your mortgage, do that instead of having, you know, a whacked late payment fee on your mortgage. Anyway, thanks for watching again, guys. We are about to head off to the supermarket to do the sort of fill-in shop as we normally do. So I'll try and post this, and when we get back from the shops, I will show you what we got and how much we spent. Thanks for watching. Bye.